Let's get some hot water going. It's really cold today. So I'm actually back in Montreal. Brutal. I say it's brutal because I'm coming from Phoenix. I don't know, probably about 6 inches of snow. I had to do some business in the area here. I wanted to come here and check on the bike. Actually, there's 2 bikes here. 12 ounces. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Now that I got the brew going, so let me just give you like a little tour of the space that's here. I just typically come in, check things out a little bit, see how things are going. And then what we've actually got here is my buddy's little Ducati. I don't know if this is a Monster. Is it? Yeah, I think it is the Monster. These are the pipes he has on this thing. It is so bloody loud. Oh, it's crazy. I refuse to ride behind him when he rides this. So typically if we're out together and he's riding this, I'm like, dude, I'm going to take the lead. And I guess I wanted to do a little bit of a walk around to let you know like what was on the Pan America, what I'd done with it. It might be a little bit hard to see kind of with this lighting here, but so I swapped out the stock windshield for like a short windshield. I use this actually for even when I'm on touring, doing long distance on the pavement. I want to say they're the Hyundos Scouts, I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce it. These things are great because they've got great grip on the front, much more grip on the front than there is on the back. You know, the back is it is nice and it does have some tread there, but it's not as aggressive. Just fine. These little side pouches, got these from I think it's Pasimo is what they are, but pretty much just what I've got in there is, I've got my little first aid kit and some I think some bug nets in there. Bug spray. Okay, apparently it's all bug related. And then I've got some other stuff in that little pouch there. These are great. They're, didn't cost very much, nice and easy. They kind of go to those side bars, those side crash bars. This is not the type of bike that you're dropping very often, so I'm not necessarily worried about that. So I've got the Harley Davidson rack on the back there. That was when I was originally going to get the top case, but it is nice and solid. It does seem to reinforce the back there. It's not just like a bunch of plastic. These are the racks for the side. I run soft bags, the Harley soft bags on the side. I don't keep any hard cases. The other thing that I did, which really recommend, just because they're beefier, they got more, really your foot just plants really well on, and that's the foot pegs. Both the foot pegs and the heavy duty skid plate are both from Camel. So there you see the Camel logo, I think right there, right? So Camel ADV, I'm pretty sure is what they are. They're out of, West Coast, BC, Whistler, something like that. I keep the seat in the high position. Do not like the low position. Really I'm a tall guy and my legs are bent a little bit too much at that point. So on the front, really what we see there is I've just got a little, one of those ram mount balls. That's where I'll hook up the, my quad lock mount for the phone when I need it. And then this is for my Zumo, the Zumo XT. And this little bracket here is from Touratech. Great little bracket that installs on the side. And then you've got this sort of little crossbar that goes across. So you can mount whatever you want. You could slide this more over to the side, mount your GPS over here, and then your phone over here, but you'd have to always be in portrait. I like the setup mainly for this. It's great. Stays under, this windshield here. The other thing that I did, you can see here, is that these are not the standard risers. It's the risers that give you, I think, 2 inches up, 1 inch back. They're not the Harley ones. They're from another manufacturer somewhere in the US. Flavor of the day. That's why I love these leather gloves so much. Because these are pretty much white hot. Probably snuff this out. There we go. I don't know if I should say cheers, but I'm out on the bike and you end up talking to people. It is some interesting conversations because there aren't a lot of Pan Americas out there. They got a really kind of also they're really bad rap, I think, when they first came out, just in terms of their reliability and dealer service. And I can't speak to whether or not dealer service has gotten any better. From my experience, it's a crapshoot when you're going, because if you don't get, like, there's only maybe one tech that's in a Harley dealership that knows the Pan American, that's been trained on the Pan American. Everyone else, the other 5-10 techs that are there, depending on the size of the dealership, they're all on their other, all the other models that they have. I get it. There's not a lot of Pan Americans out there. The problem is, I think, is that it's the support staff within the dealership. So I've had difficulties with, storing my bike there one year, and that's why I store it here now. It's been good, like it's a great bike. It's a fun bike. It's, when I do take it, like do some light off-roading, it's a blast. It's like, I'm not going to get into stuff where I'm climbing rock shelves, with the bike. That's just, I won't be doing it. But, some ATV trails, doing that last year, that was really fun. Did some moto camping with it. This was the grill, right? That protects the front light, and then you can maybe see down there for the radiator. There's another crash bar that I got for really kind of that back muffler. I did that right before last year when we were going out to it was a rally in New Hampshire, doing a bunch of off-roading there. There's a video up on that one. And I just, I just wanted to be sure if the bike was going to go down, I wanted it to be, protected. Never, didn't end up happening, but still glad I got that. But the only thing is that I do find, though, it does take away a bit from the look of the bike when you have these racks on there. Oh, there's another friend. Unless that's the same one. Why is he attached? Oh, he's attached to me. Okay. No, I don't like spiders that much. I want them to be climbing up on me. That's really all I got to say about this. This is really just, I wanted to do a quick video kind of because I was in town, wanted to put this bike up, wanted to actually come in and check on it. Here's my little spider again. Concern is that I'm always concerned about is the charge. Looks like it's fine. Give you guys a little kind of a turnaround or a runaround of it. Oh, these are the soft bags that go on the side. Really nice and solid. Plenty big for everything I need. I'm looking forward to that trip. The trip that I'm going to do across country will be a blast. I think before that, though, I'll be back here in April. So it's March now. I'm back here in April, and I've got a trip that I'm doing out to the east coast of Canada here. Depending on the weather, it still might be iffy and cold, but if we have like an interesting spring, then I'm tempted to bring the bike. There's no snow. I think I'll be able to do it, which means that would be the next Pan America adventure. Just kind of spend a few days there, do some off-grid working, meaning that connecting on battery power to do work. But that'll be a cool adventure. Whether or not I do it on the motorcycle or if I do it with a car, both way will be fun. But that's kind of what's coming up in the near future. So I think that's all I got to talk about today. And we'll see you soon.